Good morning, all of us. Welcome lower back to Linux Crypto. Hope you are all doing terrific and welcome to this new video here on XRP. We're going to do a complete replace. We're going to talk about the basics. We're going to talk about the technicals. There's a variety of interesting matters I need to talk about. It's nevertheless like Speak Me approximately the marketplace scenario and the change battle updates. It's still a touch bit uncertain of path due to the fact in a single day we obviously had the China counter tariffs cross into region. And we nevertheless want some greater statistics concerning the price lists on the EU, and additionally the whole situation among America and Mexico and Canada has also not been fully resolved. It's simply been postponed. So it truly is going to be thrilling. However, ultimately, XRP turned into able to, and it's technically in a very interesting scenario, because what I always stated in my motion pictures is that the main help level that we need to hold to really live structurally bullish is a stage between 2.55 and 2.7, and what you can see proper now could be that we had been capable the day prior to this with the comfort, which basic turned into, you understand, we mentioned that, right? I mean, ultimately, it was very depending on the fundamentals. However, we had nice development of the fundamental situation, which through the manner I did speak about on my Twitter page, my X account. So in case you're interested in a bit more content for me and simply in popular, my thoughts on the markets for the duration of the day, we had been genuinely capable of make pretty numerous money with this bias, even though it was a piece of a risk, because I was essentially having a bet on them coming to a few type of an agreement and that the market had overreacted. But it doesn't depend. What that made viable is that XRP changed into able to reclaim the closing cost place excessive of the range we had among the start of December and the middle of January. We have been able to reclaim that, however, on the identical factor of time. You could surely see that we rejected from 2.7. So technically that brings us in this example. I imply, in case you study the 12-hour time frame, we're no longer bullish. If you take a look at the day-by-day time frame, it'll rely lots in this everyday time frame candle. Look at that spike via the manner. Fantastic. So in widespread, I suggest to stick with the 12-hour time frame. I do suppose we need greater affirmation right here. And I do nevertheless assume, and I hate to say this, but because you cannot virtually paintings with this, however, it's far the reality. First of all, we want extra technical affirmation. We need to either damage above 2.7 to start a few sort of a consolidation among 2.6, 2.55, and then on the pinnacle I could say $30, which might be top. Consolidating there would be super, because from there we will genuinely start some sort of an uptrend once more. If we get nice fundamentals for XRP especially, or the market just rebounds a chunk more, or we want to break down under 2.5, which would manifestly no longer be the most bullish component. But then at least we do have clarity that this turned into only a rejection and that we're going to consolidate down here again, which is not terrific. Like if you zoom all the way out to the each day time frame, I suggest if we are going to consolidate back down here once more, it's no longer the stop of the arena, because then the bullish momentum we had after the middle of January became simply a piece of a deviation, which rate can come returned from, and we should flip bullish again. However, it is manifestly consolidating down here is an awful lot much less bullish than consolidating up here simply underneath $3. So technically, we ought to watch for that. And which one of those two levels goes to break, alas, just depends plenty on how the market develops. Now, what I tend to trust is at least something like XRP will be capable of slowly but truly hold its own right here, and additionally rise up a piece better. I suppose in general the marketplace, and that is additionally what I stated the day past, but I suppose the market sort of overreacted to the news, and I think most of these tariff and global and trade warfare situations may be resolved with talks. But that may be a volatile issue to say, because I could be wrong. And who am I? I imply I'm not in a room with those world leaders speaking about those tariffs. So this is just my form of not unusual sense questioning, and my common feel may not be the good words, maybe a bit of wishful thinking as well. And it's why I assume XRP might be volatile, but I do think in the end, at the day-by-day time frame, we're going to be capable of preserve 2.5, consolidate among 2.75 and a pair of bond 5, and ultimately arise closer to 3 once more, consolidate.
I do not expect us to turn bullish, but
I suppose we would need greater particular bullish fundamentals for XRP with the SEC guys as an example, but I do think we will virtually stabilize from here on out. But those are my thoughts. I will maintain you updated on that. For now, I assume that is what you want to know. So thank you for looking, take care, and bye.